Well, what an amazing young man this is. Uisneach O'Nualan, just 10 years of age from Ballybrack in Dublin. And here he is on his way to Kilboggett Park for his 1K challenge, which he has been talking about for quite a while in the build-up to this event, which he is undertaking on behalf of Enable Ireland. And it's raising so much money. He's done a great job as he makes his way into the park. Uisneach, who has a rare disease. I must admit, I'd never heard of this prior to coming into contact with this great young man. 1P36, a microdeletion syndrome. Not something that's particularly well known about. I know Uisneach, in his case, was diagnosed when he was about 2.5 years of age, a very rare condition in Ireland. 1P36. And I know at the time his parents, Mick and Miriam, were told that he mightn't walk, he mightn't be able to talk. But here he is, 10 years of age, setting off on this challenge, the 1K around Kilboggett Park. For a boy who was told he might never walk, it's a really heroic effort. His mum, Miriam, alongside him as he sets off. This is around the park in a circular motion, if you like. And the initial part of this walk, as you can see, the tarmac section of the path there is relatively straightforward for Uisneach, who from his early years was actually tube fed, regular in Crumlin Hospital as well. But as you can see, it's great to see him. He's been much healthier in the last couple of years, and to take on a challenge like this, really, he is a very special young man indeed. Chatting away with Mum as he sets off. Primarily, actually, in his early days, he communicated with an iPad, or he was also using the Love sign language. But as you can see, as he's chatting his way, as he walks his way around the park, he's making up maybe for that lack of verbal communication in his early years, and making up for it good-o now. As you can see from his t-shirt, this is raising funds for Enable Ireland. And Enable Ireland, they do an amazing job. They help about 8,500 kids and adults as well with physical, sensory and intellectual disabilities across Ireland. And Uisneach receiving physio and speech, language and occupational therapies, and really benefiting from the work that Enable Ireland do. And here he is giving back. Look at the great support that he's getting from friends and family around the course as well. To date, he's raised upwards of €14,000. Yes, that's 14,000 euro, and still taking donations. You can donate to this marvellous cause. idonate.ie/Uisneach 1K challenge. You'll see that address on the screen as well. And still taking donations. It will be great to see. I mean, initially €1,000 was the aim, and here he is pushing up towards the €15,000 now. You can see there that the weather not ideal. He has been training for this event and training in beautiful, warm, sunny weather, but just in the build-up to the actual 1K challenge, the weather turned somewhat. It was particularly wet earlier on in the week, and you can see it's a bit blustery, a bit overcast and a bit windy, not ideal, slightly cool as well. But Uisneach was very keen to complete this challenge and get it done. Into the second part of the course here, now slightly uphill. This park, Kilboggett Park, adjacent to the N11, sort of runs alongside Ballybrack, Loughlinstown, Killiney and Cabinteely. The main part of the park was actually formerly landfill until about the 1970s. As you can see, it's a beautiful park now up in the background there. Killiney Hill, Killiney Golf Club, Mullins and Roaches Hill. I never knew that was called Mullins and Roaches Hill, but that's where Killiney Golf Club is. Great encouragement again from everybody who's out on the course supporting Uisneach as he makes his way around. He's been getting support as well online in the build-up to this challenge from the likes of former Irish international footballer Keith Fahey, Robbie Ryan, who played with Ireland and Millwall from Ballybrack, David McWilliams, I know Darren Maloney as well of RTE, Joey O'Brien of Shamrock Rovers, Luke Byrne of Shelburne. They've all been on, giving him plenty of support. Dublin Airport Fire and Police Services as well have been lending their support to Uisneach's challenge. And the Loss Prevention Department of TK Maxx, who've been partners with Enable Ireland for quite some while. You can see this downhill section is just a little bit more tricky, and Miriam is there just to make sure everything is okay. It's not the easiest part of the course. It's slightly uneven underfoot as well. You can see Uisneach's wheelchair is there in the background if needed, but he's determined to get around this 1K challenge. You know, we hear of people undertaking challenges for charity, sometimes a 100-mile cycle or a 10K run for people who are raising money for charity, but this is a real challenge, and you can see that Uisneach is facing up to it and doing a wonderful job, and doing it with a smile on his face as well. He knows what a great job he's doing, raising these funds for Enable Ireland. They've helped him, and now it's his turn to help them. It should be pointed out, by the way, there's Mick on camera, his dad, who's filming this. Full film team out to record this challenge, as you see the supporters along the route as well, giving him support. He should actually, at the moment, be in California on holidays, visiting his Aunt Caroline and Uncle Bill, but here he is in Dublin instead, raising money for Enable Ireland. So his loss, in terms of the loss of a holiday, is Enable Ireland's gain, as he comes into a turn here, which will be bringing him around into the home straight, if you like. Again, look at the numbers out, giving him support as he makes his way around. But just a reminder again, if you do want to donate to Enable Ireland, idonate.ie/Uisneach 1K challenge. This is where stamina starts to kick in, and endurance. He has been training hard for weeks, if not years really, in the build-up to this event. Not too long to go now, as you can see. He's gaining plenty of encouragement from the fans around the course. As I say, his friends, neighbours, all out there to give him support. His mum, Miriam, there as ever. Dad, Mick, is out there. Also his brother, Fionn, who's giving lots of support to Uisneach as he reaches this uphill section of the course. But I was saying that for, the people who do the 10K runs and the 100K cycles and so on, that's a challenge for them. But what a challenge this is for this young man, who's been photographed actually with President Higgins.
He's now
who
officially
I know is another great supporter of the charity and supporter of this challenge indeed that Uisneach is undertaking. I know the Irish Sun featured an article about Uisneach and what he was doing here for Enable Ireland. Crowd continued to cheer. This is the bit where stamina really kicks in. Remember, for the large majority of this young man's life, he's been in a wheelchair, and here he is, a slight little wobble there, but he maintains his balance. It's like the racehorse who sees the finishing line in the distance, and uphill to the last bit of this challenge. The noise from the crowd is louder now as he reaches the finishing line. Everybody willing him this last few meters. Again, it is slightly uphill, but the good bit about this is that the underfoot conditions are perfect for Uisneach. He can see that finishing line there. Go Uisneach, says the sign in the distance. And once he reaches this 2-meter social distancing sign, that is it. The challenge is completed. He's done his 1K. He gets a hug from Mum. And why not? After a wonderful, wonderful achievement, Dad is in there to give him a hug as well. Well done, Uisneach O'Neill, 10 years of age, and what an amazing achievement that is. He is an absolute hero, and Enable Ireland are going to benefit in a huge way. He asked for the wheelchair, and I think he deserves it after that. He also gets a trophy from his granddad, from Dado Roger, who gives Uisneach that little trophy to celebrate what is a quite quite magnificent achievement. He should be very, very proud of himself, and his family should be very, very proud of him as well. Fiona's in there as well as he holds the trophy aloft. Round of applause for Uisneach O'Nualan. He is a hero. Well done to him. And one more mention of the idonate.ie/Uisneach 1K challenge if you want to donate.